Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm making this video regarding my professional journey. I'll talk about my experiences during this recession, or my job offers, the interviews, how things changed when I started my career till today, what would I be doing next, and how I did crack all the offers during the last 3 years of this recession, as you can call it. And yeah, let's get started. So I had around 15, I would say 15 offers in the last 3 years of my career. The initial first year, I didn't apply for any job. I was just focusing on my skills. And after that, I started applying for jobs, getting the job offers, and then I switched to a couple of companies and started applying and receiving the job offers. So, uh, obviously, the scenario right now is not very similar to what it was back in 2021, 2022. So the things right now are pretty messy in terms of job market. I'm sure you must have heard it. I have also felt it as well. The scenario right now is not same as it was back in 2021 or early 2022. I have seen people switching right, left, and center during that period, but right now the things are really messed up. It's not very ideal for someone to come up and grab a job as and when they want. So things are not really good, but I've been fortunate enough, even if a couple of times I happened to be on the layoff side, I didn't actually face these issues while grabbing a jobs. I've been extremely lucky that recession hasn't had any sort of impact in terms of me getting employed or getting the job or actually the company that I wanted to be part of. I'll walk you through how many jobs I applied, the number of interviews I did, the job offers that I cracked. So firstly, just for the motivation, I started with 12.5K as stipend back in when I was an intern. I happened to be a full-time with 3.5 LPA. So yeah, I was a full-time back then, and I got a PPO of 3.5 LPA, and then I switched to around 7.5 lakhs. I happened to switch a couple of jobs and came into 40s, touching 50. So yeah, so that has been my growth in terms of salary. Talking about, I have been fortunate enough to be part of building things from scratch, from zero to one, being in startups. I've been into e-commerce space. I've been into the gaming, online gaming, and now into Web3. Regarding my college, I'm from a tier three college, private college. I've been fortunate that my tier three college hasn't had any impact on me applying for jobs. That has to do with me building my resume and having the skill set that the company needs, and obviously working on skill set rather than thinking about what college impact would I have on my job experiences or on the job applications. I just kept on working on my skills and building my resume to be very eye-catchy in terms of my technical skills and the projects that I worked on. Even during when I was a full-time working for a company, I had my side project that I'd be working on, so that something that's not incorporated in my current organization, I'd start building the project that really interests me. Starting in 2022, market was quite heated up, and because of the funding, I did get a few offers back then, and since then I haven't looked back. That was me experiencing a highs of opportunities in the market, and now last year or this year I have seen the lows as well. So I think from here things would start being very good in terms of jobs. Interest rates cuts, and you would get the startups getting their funding, and things will start rolling again. That's what I believe, but I could be wrong, obviously. But that's how it is supposed to be. You would ask about mentorship, how I started, and my growth path. My elder brother, he happened to guide me in the initial years of my career. I've been fortunate enough to get good managers in my organizations who have been really good mentors up until now. I've been in touch with them. They have been really helpful during these years. Uh, I would obviously advise you, if you get a good mentor, you should start learning from them. You should start asking them questions and ask them what needs to be done. It's not just your technical skills that needs to be improved, but on a personal level as well. You got to learn the inside out of working in an organization. Initially, it's hard to adjust, but that's how your mentors helps, and this should be a priority to get good managers and good mentors in the initial years of career. Advantage here, as I look back, is me getting into the niche technology that was not very big back then, COVID 2021. I was into cloud. I started learning cloud skills. Apart from that, the other tools and technologies associated with it, I started learning that and eventually landed an internship, and things have been quite good since then. I haven't looked back and I've been pretty much enjoying every day while I work. What has really worked for me is learning. I believe learning should never stop. Start giving yourself time apart from your office. So I give 1 hour before office and 1 hour after office to learn about new skills. It can be any course on Udemy or Coursera, or it can be something related to my job, but I generally try to align with what I'm currently working in my job, because what happens is you generally tend to move fast in terms of completing your tasks, but then you get to miss out on certain aspects that needs to be learned, right? So what you try to do is take a course. You should try to align that with your current work and get that completed along with your task. So what that would do is give you a deep understanding of that current topic as well. At the same time, you're learning the skills, and then you can obviously go for certifications and stuff, right? So this is something you should try to align accordingly. Try to see how you can align with your work, how you can learn new skills. And this has to be something that has to be inculcated in you since the day one. You don't have to think that I'll change job and then I'll start studying. When I start interviewing, then I'll study. That doesn't happen. The person who has been doing that for years and every day on their job, it's easy for him or her to switch when there's a need. Like I have been through layoffs. First layoff was quite daunting on me. These things can happen anytime during a career. So I started doubling down on my learning new skills. As it happens the second time, I knew that it would be easy for me to switch in terms of finding a new company or something, the work that I'm really interested in. And that only happened because I was continuing my studies and I was working on my skills. When you start studying parallelly or working on your skills, you should start focusing on making the side projects in terms of something that really interests you. So that shouldn't be something really quick. It should be a quite a big project, I would say, because you should try to inculcate few technologies all together and then build a side project that could be a highlight of your resume. Uh, it's because only certain tools and technologies would be used in your company. What that would do is obviously it would increase your skills, but at the same time it would give an impression to the interviewer or hiring manager that this person has some zeal to learn. Studying or learning new skills had made me recession proof and layoff proof. I have a risk taking capability, I would say, because I'm young. I can take few risks in my initial stages of my career, about hopping to new startups, looking for a good job, at the same time good salary. So I can't deny that. It does take a toll on you initially and your mental health when you are going through recession or a layoff and you think there's nothing left. What would you do? But all that does to you is make you more stronger, make you more believe in yourself, have confidence in yourself. That's only going to happen if you work on yourself. There's no shortcut for this. To start being updated with the market, what people tend to do is once they have a job, they generally leave the learning part or being updated with the market, because all they are confined to is their scope of work. What are the tasks they are assigned, or whatever the tools and tech that the company is using, that's all they're limited to. But that could be quite lethal for your career. Follow a few blogs, take the courses on Udemy, Coursera, or whatever you like. Start building connections on LinkedIn. A couple of switches in my career was due to the fact that I had more skills than I was using at the company. I do believe that this is difficult. You want to enjoy your weekends, you want to enjoy the time after the office. Once you come back, have Netflix and chill. Yeah, that's something that needs to be done, but you got to be on your toes as well. Start giving couple of hours every day, or maybe a 1 hour. Start with 1 hour and give couple of hours on weekend. As there is a saying, practice like you never won, perform like you never lost.